Hello guys, it's Spencer21 here with my match review as Spurs were held to a very frustrating 0-0 draw at Sunderland. You just chalk one of those games up as it just wasn't our day today. Just one of those days where the ball just would not go in the net for love or money. Coming into the game, there was a change late on. Hugo Lloris was apparently ill, so Michel Vaughan came into goal, which was an unfortunate setback. Having said that though, Vaughan did okay in the game. Didn't have much to do, but what he did well and was solid, so, you know, a solid display from him. The game started off with us having most of the ball, but just not being able to break through the Sunderland backline. Sunderland were obviously hoping to just sit in, try and catch us on the ball over the top break to Defoe, which they couldn't. It worked a couple of times through the game. Like there was one instance in the first half where they managed to get it clear, and Defoe Woods had a one-on-one with Alderweireld, but eventually he just got smothered out, and we cleared the danger relatively early. One big chance Sunderland did have was the ball gets lost in midfield, and it falls to Barini on the edge of the box, who fires a good shot, which Vaughan manages to save pretty comfortably in the end. But most of the first half, it was just us having the ball, but just not being able to find that killer pass through to just cut the defence open. Then a blow towards the end of the first half as Danny Rose was taken off injured. The report was that he twisted his knee. So hopefully it's just like a twist where you just ache it and it's not anything more severe, because obviously we need everyone fit there, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not a serious injury. So we all hope for the best for that. So Ben Davies had to come on for him, and the second half just really followed the same pattern as the first half did. It was just more of the same, us having the ball but just not being able to break through. The one big chance we did have was when, from a corner, the ball gets cleared out back to Ben Davies, who whips across up to the far post, and Wanyama manages to get his head on, but unfortunately just couldn't direct it on target and headed it over the bar. That was really the only clear-cut, really should have scored chance we had, really. But we had a couple of half chances. Like Harry Kane had a few good pot shots saved by Minone, but just really it was just genuinely quite lethargic and just nothing seemed to click into place for us today, which is obviously incredibly frustrating. But so, as I say, it just wasn't our day today, and I've seen a lot online that substitutions were made too late and that nothing came on to affect the game, but we don't have the depth to be able to do it. As I said in my review from the Wiki game on Saturday, the difference in quality from first team to second team is like so. The golfing class from first team to second team, but you know, Chelsea and even Arsenal and such, it's like this wide, whereas our first team to second team, it's like this wide. It's such a difference that we often don't have the ability to bring on the game changers. So ultimately, when the first team is struggling, there is a weakness in that we don't have the resource, the player to come on to click into place. I mean, often Son tends to be that player, but obviously he started today, so we didn't have that. Which again leads me on to Son, which is he is the kind of player who thrives on coming on and changing the game. In my view, that is where he's most effective. When he starts, he often just runs into brick walls and his decision making has always been a weak part of his game, but when he's come off the bench and is in that position where we need to score, he's most effective. Look at the Man City game, for instance. Came on, and got the equaliser for us. His directness is most useful when we're chasing a game, like trying to come back later on. When you have that on the start, it can often dilute from the rest of the play. And I think tonight proved that again. So, I mean, do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments below. So that is an area that will need to be addressed. I think summertime is just to maybe not go by and spend millions and hundreds of millions, but just give that extra little bit of quality there to at least give us something to change the game on. Because obviously, it's all well saying we should have bought so and so on earlier, but if the players aren't there to bring on earlier to help change the game, then your hands are tied behind your back in a way. But nevertheless, we did move up to second tonight. Middlesbrough Saturday now is absolutely a must-win at all costs. It's big or bust, in other words. So we move on. We dust ourselves off and move on to that. What did you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter. My link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. I've been Ben Spurs 21. I'll see you guys later. And as always, come on you Spurs.